Yeah.
Okay, first I will answer. No, I will not answer. Um, I will answer my own question because Maaf said I have to answer my question. And then for Celine question and Amma question will be answered by Francisca and Lisa. Okay, for the third question, when you are a manager, you will have a senior manager above you and a junior officer below you. How do you handle being mindful and position yourself with the two of them? So when you are a leader, when you are the boss of someone, you have to know that your member, your employee will look up to you. So how you position yourself to your junior officer and how you position yourself to the manager above you will be different, of course. You of course will automatically at least look up to the manager above you. So when you have to set a good example to your junior officer, meaning that you know how you have to be mindful, you have to set boundaries, you have to position yourself, and you have to brand yourself that you are his supervisor. You are their leader. That they have to follow your they have to follow or at least discuss their decision. And when you have a senior manager above you, you have to position yourself as if you are a junior, as if you are your own junior officer, because you have your own leader. When you are in the middle management level, you have both lower and above and top management level above you. I think that's quite tricky, especially when the workplace is very transparent, meaning the junior officer can see you interact with your senior manager, and your senior manager can see you interact with junior officer. There are both pro and cons to both of them, because the pro is, first, your senior manager will can see how do you manage how do you interact and how do you communicate with your employee. And if you it's a good also because your junior if officer can also see you being a team member, meaning that at least for some reason the junior officer can understand you, because not only you are their boss, but you are also someone else's employee. And how do you being mindful? Of course, being mindful meaning that you have to stay focused on the current condition. So you have to know when you are talking to the senior manager, and you have to also know when you are talking to the junior officer. You cannot talk to the senior officer as a senior manager as if you are talking to the junior officer. If you do that, it means that you are not being mindful. It's the same as talking to the junior officer as if you are talking to the senior manager. You are not being mindful. So know your environment, know who you're talking to, know where you are talking to, and know what you are going to talk to. If you're going to talk about something very, very professional during working hours in the company, you have to make sure that you are being mindful to the words that comes out of your mouth, your body language, your emotion on your face. It's the same thing. And when you are not talking or communicating with them outside of working hours, outside of work environment, you can settle in with any kind of communication way that suit you best. So make sure when you are positioning yourself and being mindful, you are positioning yourself in the professional way during the professional time, during working hours. And the same thing when you are being mindful. You are being mindful during professional time, during working hour, and in the working environment. Because when you are working, you have to keep everything as professional as possible and keep personal things out of the way. I hope that can answer. I hope that can help you, Ma'ruf,
Yeah,
to answer the question.
it's very helped me.
Okay.
So the point is attitude, right?
Yes, and know where you are and who you're talking to.
Okay.
So I'm with Francisca. I would like to answer another question that best response to the employee who have various mood swing. I think if I have a member who have a mood swing, we have to understand how the mood of her or him. The mood swing can become suddenly, but still as a worker must be the consistent worker. And we can give advice that the mood should be controlled, so it can be said that we try to understand each other. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer.
Okay, please continue. Time runs very quickly.
So I will answer Celine's question. I think it is okay to have a bad mood sometimes because it's very normal for a person to have good or bad moods. But if her work is often disturbed by her moods, I think as a manager, I will remind her to always prioritizing her work aside from her moods and maybe ask her to do one-to-one discussion and also give emotional training in the company. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the answer.
Okay, so that is all from our group presentation. I hope we can deliver this chapter very clearly, and I hope we all can learn something from this chapter, and it can be very beneficial and educational for us all. And once again, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so you have watched your friends presenting the topic. So I think the chemistry is very excellent. It's good and then it's understandable. And so I'm very sorry for the inconvenience because of the Zoom only 40 minutes. I forget to extend the subscription. So yeah, so 40. So when we don't pay the subscription, so it take only 40 minutes. Okay. And now I have posted some question on WhatsApp group. Yeah, you can look at your WhatsApp group. There are some questions I ask you. The first question, who will answer the first question? So, so you must watch the video, correct? Watch the video, and then based on the feedback, answer the following question. So, what is mood in your opinion? What is mood, and then what is emotion in your opinion? Let's try to answer this question.
May I try to answer,
Yes,
sir?
Alicia.
Okay, so sir's question is, what is mood? So mood is an affective state. Mood are typically described as having either a positive or negative balance. In other words, people usually talk about being in a good mood or a bad mood, and mood affects the way people respond. So from the video, I got the explanation about mood, which is mood is much more general and unclear compared to emotion. Mood lasts longer in duration. It is like within hours and days. Mood is more general. We usually see them under two dimensions, as I said just now, positive and negative effect. And last, mood is not indicated by expressions. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and the question, what is the link between mood and emotion? What is the link? Is there any link between mood and emotion?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the link between mood and emotion?
So actually, for mood and emotion, there is a two-way relationship between these two. So it can be mood affects emotion or emotion affects mood. So several emotions can construct a mood, and then mood are expressed as emotions. So after watching the video, I got an example that I will explain the example here. So first is several emotions can construct some mood. For example, you come to work and experience some negative event, which is a broken coffee machine. You get angry, then you come to your place and want to start working, but your colleagues are very noisy, and you show another negative emotion to a person around you. And now these two emotions have constructed a bad mood. So for a couple of hours, you are going to be sad or a little bit angry with them. Next is, how do moods go with the emotion? For example, again, I get the example from the video. I come to work and I'm happy. My general mood is that I'm happy. And now I'm gonna have maybe some emotions, or I'm going to react to some events. I come to work happily and the coffee machine is broken. That must be my event reaction, but I'm happy, so I don't care. I will take a coffee later when it will be fixed. Then again, I sit down to my place and my colleagues are noisy. But again, I'm happy, so I'm not going to care about it. So I think there is the relationship between these two, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so good answer. So there's okay, so when you are in a bad mood, so you are inclined to be not happy, to be angry, etc. That is it's mean that you are in a bad mood. But when you are in a good mood, so you are inclined to be happy, etc. Right? And then how do you know that the people at work are in good moods or in bad mood? How do you know that the people are in bad mood or in good mood? Who can answer this question, please? Let's try to give opinion. How do you know that the people are in bad mood or in good moods? Or have good emotion or bad emotion?
Can I try, sir?
Please try to answer. You can have it? Answer?
Yeah, can I try?
Okay.
Okay. Before I answer, can you repeat once again the question, sir?
How do you know that the people are in bad mood or in good mood at work? Or having a bad emotion or good emotion? How do you know? For example, you are in office, you are the manager. How do you know your people are in good mood or in bad mood?
So how I know the person who they are in a bad or good mood? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So I think how I know when someone in a good mood or bad mood is when I'm trying to talk with him and I'm seeing like for example when I'm ask him about the question and he answer me with the bad way like maybe he answer it with the louder voice or uh, yeah in the bad way that I think I can consider him in the bad mood. And for the good mood when I'm ask him I think he will answer it like in a best way from him. He try answer it with a good intonation and also with a good sentence that he choose to answer my question. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so when you want to meet your lecturer at campus and you want to have discussion with your lecturer, so what will you do in order to meet your lecturer?
Of course, I will try to ask him with the polite sentence, of course, and also I will meet him with the good situation, of course, because sometimes we don't know when they are in a good mood or in a bad mood, right? And it's hard to know it's hard to consider someone in a bad or a good mood. So I think it's really important to for me and of course the lecturer to make a good communication about both of us to make to to don't make so that's why we don't have to make the miscommunication when we do a communication.
So, but
That's
we
it.
can do we can look at their facial expression, okay, their body language, yeah. So when you want to see your lecturer, you must look at the lecturer's facial expression. So if the expression is good, you can meet him. But you if you look at your lecturer's expression is not that is not good, you don't meet him. So that he will be angry with you. You understand what I mean? And then it's body language, yeah. Do you know your lecturer's body language, right? So body language also describe the emotion, correct? So when you are happy, how is your body language? Then when you are happy, how is your body language? And when you are not happy, how is your body language? Okay. You can differentiate between happiness and unhappiness related to the body language and facial expression. So that when you look at
Yes.
when you want to meet me, you must look at my facial expression and my body language. So can Mr. Adil welcome me or not? Like that, right? So when I was a student and I wanted to meet my lecturer, I look at his expression and his body language. If he is in bad mood, I don't want to meet him. But when he is in good mood, I want to meet him. Okay. Yeah. So this condition is always experienced by the student who want to meet the lecturer. Some students are afraid to meet the lecturers, and some students have the courage to meet the lecturers. Right? Do you agree with my opinion? Do you agree to my opinion? Some students are afraid to meet the student. Why? Why are you afraid to meet this lecturer? I'm afraid because this is like blah 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 blah. Yeah. And the student don't have the courage to meet the student, the lecturers. I mean, yeah, it is a personality, right? So mood and emotion are related to the personality. Depend on your personality, right? If you are introvert and extrovert, if you are masculine or not, the others, it affect your what you have done to the lecture, right? It's related to the personality. If you are introvert, you don't want to talk more, right? You want to talk less. You are silent, right? It is if you are introvert. It's different from the extrovert, right? Extroversion, right?
Sir, can I ask, sir?
Okay, please.
Uh, when we want to meet with the lecturer and we don't know what, and we cannot consider what mood that the lecturer have at that time, but this news that we want to ask something is really important at that time. So what we should do? What should we do? Because
So
we,
yeah.
yeah.
When you want to meet lecturers, I told you that you must look at his facial expression first, and then his gesture or his body language, the symbol. So that when I like this and when I was like this, and then I skate my head, what happens to me? What is my condition? Maybe I have problem at things, so that so don't disturb me because I look at my hand holds my hair like that, and I put my head on my hand. This means that I'm not happy, so that I'm not happy. So don't try to meet me. If you beat me, maybe I will be angry because I have problems. Yeah, I think very much, very happy, so that. But when you look at your lecture expression, with smile, so that smile, I think it means that the lecturer is in good mood. You can meet him. He's happy.
How about through online, sir?
Yeah, like you here. Yeah, online it can be censored or uncensored, so that. Yeah, online you can look at my face. You can compare me with the last week. It different?
It's different with
Uh,
video call and texting, sir.
Yeah, no. When you show me last week on last Wednesday and now, did you meet any difference between me this today and last Wednesday?
No, I think no difference.
Different. Last week I'm not happy. I was not happy. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Before I start teaching, so I told you something. Say that it means that I'm not happy. So I was not happy, but now I was happy. I don't I'm not angry today. So that yeah. Look at my face. Look at the way of my speed right there. This is the symbol, yeah, the gesture. So it is this subject is under psychology. So you can ask the psychologist. Yes, yeah, psychology, and because we study the state of the mental person mental, yeah, the inner state, the heart of the people. So that yeah. So if want to make the people happy, so you must know their heart. So that the heart is very important. Yeah.
Okay,
So
thank you,
that
sir.
yeah, that statement sometimes. Okay, the other student can answer. Mood affects emotion or emotion affect mood. Which one is right? Mood affect emotion or emotion affect mood. Mood affect emotion or emotion affect mood. Explain your answer.
Can I answer?
Who, sir?
Jordan, yeah, Jordan. Which one is right?
Yes.
Mood affects emotion or emotion affects mood.
I think mood affect emotion.
Yeah.
Mood affects emotion.
Okay. Explain this. Mood affect emotion. Do the other agree?
Uh,
Jordan. Mood affects emotion. or emotion affect moods?
Mood affect emotion.
Can you explain?
They are divided
Your voice is
divided
not
not
clear. Maybe of the network, yeah.
yes.
Your network is very bad, yeah. So the voice not clear. Okay, but you have tried to answer, is that? Okay. Ayoda said that mood affects emotion. What about the others? What about that? Do you agree with Jordan? Mood affects emotion. Or
Yes,
emotion,
sir.
yeah? Agree?
Agree, sir.
Agree.
Agree,
Not
sir.
emotion affect mood.
Yes.
Agree, yeah? Do you agree with Jordan? Mood affects emotion.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay. Now explain Jordan. Explain.
Okay. Yes, yes. There is have divided moods. It is good mood and bad mood.
Yeah.
And there is have positive mood such as feeling happy, and bad is a negative mood. For example, feeling sad. After the mood, then emotions will come out, namely expressions that are issued from feeling such as angry, sadness, joy, and other.
Okay. That opinion, please. That opinion. That opinion. Mayang. Do you have opinion, Mayang? Mayang.
Yes, sir.
Do you have opinion?
Yeah, I am same with Jordan.
Your mood affects the
Mood
emotion.
affect the emotion.
So when you are happy, what does it mean?
What a second. I think emotion, emotion affect the emotion affect the moods because when we are because emotion is we are affected of by someone or something. So if you are bad mood because if you are emotion because of something, it can make our mood
Yeah.
low and bad. So it can affect our moods in every activity that we.
So in other words, that emotion from your mood, right? Emotion
Sir,
will form your mood. So when you are angry, it means that you are in bad mood.
can I give example?
Okay, please Jordan.
For example, when you bad mood and I'm disturb you, and you will emotions. You
Yeah.
will
Why? How do you know that I'm in bad mood?
yes. If you bad mood, you will not
Okay.
diganggu, tidak mau diganggu gitu.
Yeah, that's right.
Jadi
So emotion and mood are interrelated, interconnected, right?
yes.
We said. So mood and emotion are interconnected. Okay. I think that's all, yeah. Because of the Jones the condition, yeah. So I think Linda's presentation is very good, very excellent. So I think it is very understandable, and I think all of you can understand their explanation, yeah. And I hope that this lesson can benefit you, yeah, and you can practice this lesson in the future. Okay, before we end, please,
Thank you, sir.
Felicia to give the closing remark, please. Felicia, short
Okay.
closing remark.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much, Saradi, for today's class. And thank you for the group who has presented a material for us today. The lesson I got today and is beneficial for me is about emotions and moods. Thank you and have a good day, everyone.
Okay. Mewa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, See you again in the next class. And I'm want to thank you to you all, especially for the presenter today, for deliver material about emotion and mood. is very detailed, and I like the PowerPoint is very creative. Thank you.
Ridho.
So thank you for today's presenter who discuss mood and emotion, which can help us to expand our minds and increase knowledge where we can know about emotion and moods. And stay healthy and always follow to health protocols. And don't forget to wash your hand and wear a mask, guys. Thank you.
Okay, Penny Christine.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to Sir for today's class. The class was great and fun. And thank you for the presenter because the presentation was great. Thank you.
Okay, Stephen.
Okay. So first of all, thank you for Mr. Adi have make this class, and also thank you for the who presented the material about emotion and mood today. I hope that all of you are in. We will have the good emotion and mood, and what I got from the presenter is, even though you are in a bad mood or bad emotion, you have to be professional in whatever you do. Thank you.
Okay, Mayang.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I want to say thank you to Suradi because the classes was so fun, and I want to thank you to the presenter, which already deliver about a good presentation today about the emotion and moods. And thank you. See you next week.
Felicia Puskila. Felicia Puskila.
Hello, sir and friends. First of all, I would like to thanks, sir, for the Zoom meeting today, even though the meeting is being cut and continue. But we still have a fun time, and the presentation was great. Thank you, Dinda and friends. And I hope to see you again soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Karadina.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for Sir Adi and all of my friends. Today class was fun, and for group who presenting today, you all did a good job. The material are explained very well. Stay safe and stay healthy, guys.
Giovanni. Giovanni. Giovanni? No? Julian? Giovanni?
Um, Thank you for Mr. Adi and friends for today's lecture. Today is so fun, and especially thank you for the presenters delivering good materials, and see you in the next week. Thank you.
Julian?
I would like to thank Mr. Adi and the presenter today. Today class is great, and I'll see you in our next meeting. Thank you.
Okay. Dinda?
I would like to say thank you for my team, Lisa and Francisca, for helping me for helping one another to deliver this material. I think we all did a great job, and thank you for the class for listening to our presentation, and thank you for Sir Adi for the class, and I hope we can see each other again on the next meeting.
Okay. Kedapi? Kedapi?
Okay, thank you for everyone who attend this class. You have given me a mood poster, and thank you for Saradi and from the presenter. Thank you very much for such a great material, and also I learning something important that professionalism is important, is above anything rather than mood. Thank you.
Dita Larasati?
Yes, sir. Thank you for today, guys. I hope what we got today will benefit for us. Thank you for the presenter, Dinda, Lisa, and Dwi Francisca. Such a good material delivery. From that, we can know more about emotions and mood at work. Stay healthy and have a nice day, everyone. See you next week.
Dwi Francisca?
Yeah, good morning everyone. I would like to say thanks to my team, Dinda and Lisa, that was delivered the material. And thank you for the attention. I hope we are stay healthy. Thank you.
Lisa.
Okay. I hope everyone can get the knowledge from my group's presentation today. Also, I hope everyone stay healthy and have a nice day. Thank you.
Bella Sapira.
Good afternoon, sir and friends. I want to say thank you so much to Mr. Adi for today's class, and thank you too for the presenter. The material helped me to understand more about mood and emotion. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Amelia.
See you next time and next week.
Okay, Amelia. Amelia.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you to Sir Adi have explained the materials and also the presenter Dinda, Dwi Francisca, and Lisa. You guys already explained it well. Thank you. See you next time.
Okay. Celine Claudia.
Hello, good afternoon, Sir Adi and friends. I would like to say thank you for the presenter today, Lisa, Dwi, and Dinda. It's such a nice presentation and it makes me understand well about mood and emotion. And also thank you, Sir Adi, for the explanation about the material. And the last, I would like to say, stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, Alda. Putri.
Thank you for the presenter today, Dinda, Lisa, and Francisca. I hope you stay healthy and see you guys. Thank you.
Okay. I think because of the Zoom condition, it is time for me to say goodbye. Thank you very much for your coming and present at the meeting here. See you later next week. And then who will present next week? Who will present? Who will present next week?
Oh, chapter 4, guys.
Who?
Chapter 4, guys.
Faradina, Mayang, and Julian, sir.
Okay, so next week we'll meet again. Thank you very much. See you later.
See you later,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Arigato.
Thank you, sir.
See you, sir. Have a nice day.